Hey, what's up, true believers? This is Ghastly Stamus back with another episode of the Replication Anecdotes on the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube here on a Friday night. About to get it started. So I believe this is episode 314. Let me check the YouTubes. Not on Wi-Fi. Yep, so this is the Replication Anecdotes, episode number 314. And tonight we're going to be playing a little Descent 3 on the PC from the Wayback Machine of 1999. So I've played, this is going to be about the 2-hour mark tonight. So I've had a lot of welcome nostalgia. Computer. Actually, I am going to... I may not hear that thing over there. I'll run the timer on my phone. Alright. Trying to get reoriented to where I left off. What? That's not what I had planned. I am getting eaten up. Good chance I'm about to get destroyed. Didn't even let me really get acclimated to what was going on. Yeesh. What is this now? Is this another Tubby Tubby? Where he is, I don't know what he is. Nope, that was a Tubby Tubby. I didn't see him until the last minute. He's somewhere nearby. Make sure I know where he is and get a shot on him. Of course, he doesn't have to deal with things like not being able to see me. I'm sure he knows where I am all the time. Still, shields are full, so I don't know. Fire off that last missile. What? Ouch. Can we relax a little at this point? Maybe get some people introduced to the episode. Alright, so at any rate, once again, my name is Guest Statements from GearWorks.com and the E2KG Network channel on YouTube. Home to a fine series of podcasts covering both gaming and entertainment. So head on over there to check those out. The show's filmed 2 or 3 times a week. The other cast members being friends of mine from other creative endeavors and gaming clubs, etc. So like I said, tonight we're playing Descent 3 on the PC. It's an oldie but goodie. This came out in June of 1999, right as I was just getting into building my own PCs. And getting into resurgence of PC gaming. Heat it when they run and hide. Okay, so he's directly behind me somewhere. Eventually, I'll actually reduce all of the resistance. These are rooms and actually be able to go in here and search them and figure out if they contain pieces I need for my next objective. So tonight I'm playing on my backup gaming PC, my secondary gaming PC, which runs a Core i3 6290T, 32 gigabytes of RAM. I've forgotten how awesome the audio was in this game. You can actually, they're kind of a whisper hush sound, but you can actually hear the sound of the engines as I throttle back and forth. Now you don't hear them because I'm at idle. Of course, this game's big claim to fame was the 6 degrees of freedom that allowed you to pilot the spacecraft in. Genre was always a divisive discussion about this game. Of course, this is an episode of the Replication Anecdotes, so I've grouped it in as a space sim, but it was referred to by a lot of people as a first-person shooter. So I've played a few sessions of this today. I'm kind of playing in little 30-minute chunks. It used to be that's about all I could take of this game, because I don't play with the auto level on, so I'm constantly having to stave off vertigo and maintain awareness of where I am and how I'm physically oriented within the plane of the mission level. No. There's nothing in this room. There's the old shield power up, which I barely actually needed. I guess my shield was almost full anyway. Oh, but yeah, the secondary gaming PC runs at a Core i3, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1060, 6 gigabyte model. I thought just because of its sheer size, this room would have had something more in it. It's not. And for a flight control system tonight, I'm playing with the Thrustmaster Hodis X, which is a joystick, combination joystick and throttle that is compatible with the PlayStation 3 and PC. Okay, so I've gone in that one. Man, I'm disoriented. I don't know which one of these. I didn't think I'd gone into all of them yet. Guess so. I keep losing track of the third catacombs. One. Alright. Search them one more time and make sure I got all of them. Gotta get these without burning my nose. Okay. That sound. It's an enemy spawning is what that is apparently. So now I am a bit curious as to where they came from, because I didn't think there was any way. I just want to make sure that there's not some door that I've missed. So for recording tonight, I'm using the Razer Ripsaw. It's a video game capture card being sold by Razer, who I reckon everybody who might be watching this game capture knows of Razer. That's their video game capture device. So yeah, there doesn't appear to be anything more in there. the question really is where the heck am I? So I thought I had already searched. Ooh. I thought I had already searched over here. Okay. I know. Wow. Huh. Okay, is that how I came in? I don't think so. Maybe it is. Boy. So I figure there's some puzzle aspects to this I haven't figured out, and I really was just looking for a game that would let me get some space combat in without a lot of complicated other things to do. I think I'm about to just play the guide bot card. Get this waiter's lab. Sure. Where'd you go? I couldn't tell. Did he just go up top side? Okay. There's just a little trouble right there. I can hear where the tanks are. Ooh. So you climb up the side of the mountain? Alright, little beat a beat. Where are you? Oh, there you go. Okay. Or is there a way in there? Yep, looks like it. Okay. So I flew right past this, not realizing that there was a way into this building.
It seems that many of the research data cartridges have been destroyed during the crisis. However, I'm willing to bet that some of the robots themselves have such cartridges still locked into their memory systems. You need to get one of these cartridges from one of them.
Alright, for webcam, I'm using the Razer Kaio, which has an integrated ring light. It was the reason that it attracted my attention. Waste. Cartridge to transfer data to. And then for voiceover commentary, I'm using the Blue USB microphone. Really need to stop firing those homings. Closed doors. Shields are full. Hopefully that's something that I needed to do. Not just a waste of my time. Oh no! Alright.
Good work finding the cartridge. Now you'll need to get to a data retrieval terminal and try to download any available research data onto it.
Three of them up here. Or four. That was a dirty move. Makes me nervous that the only thing I have are these frag missiles, because if you're, lock the door down behind you, I guess. Now, can I just take it back to the same? I forget how you. So what am I supposed to do with this thing? I gotta figure out what I wired used to. I'm not even seeing the control for it. Use inventory item. Just like backslash. Yeah. Two upload nodes. Alright, this is them. It's not letting me do what I think I'm supposed to do. Cartridge. I don't know why I can't, so I can see how to cycle my inventory. And I gotta find the keyboard control for this, I guess. I don't remember the mission. Keyboard. backslash key, regardless of where it's wired to. Alright, well, or at least I want to figure this out before I go to bed, or before I switch to whatever else I'm going to play next. I'm trying. My assumption is that these are the upload nodes, but of course there's the possibility that that is not what he means at all. I know what's going on. I think the last thing I got through was when I was using for voiceover commentary, which is the Blue Yeti USB mic. And sound is being routed from the monitor to my Behringer Xenos 302 USB hardware mixer, and that's what I plug my headphones into to get the headphone out, or audio out to myself. Just gonna hear what's going on in the game. Man. Oh boy. I can't figure this out, other than the fact that I'm really tired. It's hard for me to even think straight right now. We're maxed out. Oh boy. I can't figure out what the data rings are or whatever. Alright, Guidebot. Feel free to show me wherever you want me to go. Wait, did I just put the Guidebot back in? Know what that says. Alright. So I'm trying to figure out where to put this blasted data cartridge. Maybe this is its point. Alright. Really completely certain what that is. Without falling asleep. So for headphones, I've got the hardware mixer coming out of the back of the LG, and then I have my Sony PlayStation Gold headset plugged into the mixer. not the most elegant fight I've had tonight. Okay, so I did figure out how to put the data in the data node, so this should actually be it for me. Now, if those things were quick, easy, and direct, as they seem to indicate there, I could be in and out of this fairly quickly, but I doubt that that will be the case. All right. Oh boy. So I'm just trying to find something that I know I can sink my teeth into when I get back to this, whenever that may be. I know that why is that door locked when I have a security key? Man, I just took a good stopping point. No. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So unfortunately we're running into this problem of it is a bit warm down here. And I am on very little sleep, so I'm kind of struggling to get through this. I know I'm over my 30-minute mark. Okay, so now the thing is where it's supposed to be. No, did I just crash it out? No, I hit the blasted Windows key. So, last little few things of recording. So I went through all the hardware. All that hardware is wired over to my secondary streaming PC, which is actually behind this computer. And that machine runs on a Core i7 processor. 32 gigs of RAM. I don't know where everybody's gone. I gave you an assignment. Let's just have him take me to the data switch. Seriously? So am I locked up now? Or... So, I wasn't locked up. No... Quick save in, just in case. What? Okay, so I'm not figuring this out. I think I'm just too tired. Synapses are not firing. They're blanking out. So that's going to do it for me. Once again, my name has been Agasically Statements from GearWorks.com and the E2KG network channel on YouTube. This has been another episode. This has been another episode of the Replication Anecdotes. Thanks so much for joining in. I'm out of here.